Hi, Brittany Bull here with HD Physiques reporting for MPC News Online, and I'm here at the 2021 IFBB Optimum Classic in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I'm standing here with Brooke Walker. How are we doing today, Brooke?
I feel awesome. I'm kind of just eager and excited, ready to get on stage tomorrow. So I arrived here on Wednesday night, and I've kind of been just like lounging, resting, and of course, just waiting, really. So I'm kind of excited to get the ball rolling now.
Right. It's always a hurry up and wait game when we get down to this point. Well, that is awesome, Brooke. Why, you took 2020 completely off,
Yes.
correct? What was the last show you did?
So the last time we competed was in 2019, and I did the St. Louis Pro, which I took second place at, which is what I'm notorious to do in St. Louis. And then I went on and competed in Omaha. And then 2020 obviously kind of came around, and I didn't necessarily plan to take 2020 off. COVID obviously happened, and I could have had the opportunity to compete, but I kind of was just didn't, there was all sorts of restrictions, a lot of things that were kind of left up in the air. So I just took it upon myself to take the year off and rest, recover, work on some weaknesses, that sort of thing. And I think, to be honest, it worked to my advantage. I think I had a good productive off season, so we'll see if that is the case come tomorrow, but I'm grateful to be able to step on stage tomorrow, and just even being here in itself is a huge accomplishment for me, because I don't know if I ever thought I was going to get back on stage,
Right, absolutely.
So I'm really pumped just to have the opportunity to compete tomorrow in a stacked class of girls.
Right. You mentioned getting to work on your weaknesses and stuff like that. What are some things that you did differently this year, especially with having an entire year off to build and improve? Like, what are some of the things that you did a little bit differently?
I kind of did the same things that I always do. I just do them over and over again. Repetition. Yeah, exactly. So I've always felt pretty comfortable from the front, and then it's like whenever I turn to the back and do any sort of like rear poses, I do not like rear double biceps. That's always been a weakness for me. So that's something that I really try to put a lot of focus and emphasis on, was my back, and did a lot of like barbell rows, dumbbell rows, deadlifts, rack pulls, that sort of thing. I did kind of take my ego out of the equation a little bit, and focused more on like contractions, squeezes, holds, pause reps, that sort of thing, instead of just lifting as much weight as possible. So I think it worked to my advantage. I definitely improved from the rear, so I'm very excited about that.
Now, I do want to touch on your training style. Now, you got a new coach, correct? Because that sounds a lot like John Meadows' style training. So are you enjoying that process?
Yes, I am. So my original coach was Jose Raymond. Jose is a fantastic coach. He's become a great dear friend of mine, so I always like to give him credit as well. But this year I did decide to go with John Meadows, and he has just been a blessing. We just mesh well together. I've had a lot of obstacles this go around during this prep. And not so much like stressors. Well, I guess you could say stressors, but I've been so busy with work. I've been working every single weekend, and then 12-hour shifts at home, and it's just been chaotic. So John has been so supportive in that regard and understanding, and he has just helped me in so many different aspects. So his training style is something that I really kind of favor too. So we've just really clicked, and I'm excited. I think that we both agree that this is the best package I'll be bringing tomorrow.
Well, that's all very exciting to hear, and I'm excited to see what you bring to stage. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. Again, Brittany Bull at the Optimum Classic. Thanks.